Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one, and this is a lovely pagoda style topped box with a lovely floral decoration, but actually these came from the Easter Medallion thinlits. So because they have been paired on a bundle, or they've been mixed in with a bundle with the designer series paper, which is Dapper Denim, Tranquil Tide, can't speak, and Fresh Fig. Those are the colours that kind of we've been seeing everywhere, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I pulled in Berry Burst and Powder Pink, which are the two new in colours. Not sure that this colour combination works, or maybe there's too much dark going on. Maybe that should just be a little bit. So I'm going to have another go, but this time I'm going with Night of Navy and Soft Sky. And I love it. I do like the dyes very much. You get an awful lot in each packet, or in the packet, I should say. And some of them punch out as a whole, some of them just punch out bits here. So this one, I punched it out first and I went, oh, it's not cut properly. And then I realised that actually it's just doing the centre bit and that you put this one round it. But, you know, I'm easily confused. Which is kind of me. And then I turned this one here, which is kind of almost a bit more of a star, into a flower. So I'm going to have a go and see what happens. Right, so how to make the box. I need a piece of cardstock that's 7.5 by 10.5 inches, which is 19.5 by 27.5 centimetres. And I wonder, you know, the more I'm looking at it, I think it's all the sponging that's done it. I think it probably needs to be a little bit plainer and just the die cutting to be the standout bit. Anyway, 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10 inches, so that's 6.5, 13, 19.5, 26 centimetres. Spin it round and score it at 2.5 and 5, which is 6.5 and 13 centimetres. Okay, so I think if I don't sponge it, and I just have a little hint of a bit of the dark, that may give us a different look completely. So let's go with that. I had a great idea. It looked really good in my head. I'm not convinced it translated properly, but you know me, there's very little I don't share. It's only if I've collapsed a box. Because I'm interested to hear people's thoughts. And I did that a couple of weeks back with a card I made with a vellum overlay, and I wasn't convinced by it. And it was really good to get loads of different people's thoughts on how they would have done it differently. So this time I'm actually going to do it differently myself and see what comes out. But yeah, I think it's the sponging on the edges that has maybe done for that particular one. But I think this blue version will make the difference. And I'm chatting and not telling you what I'm doing. So there was a long, thin, skinny bit there, and I've just cut off the 2 tabs right above it and below it. And then I'm separating all of the parts, top and bottom, on here, so that we end up with exactly the same look. So totally separated on both sides. Okay, let's put the box together. So a little bit of fast fuse. I'm having real issue with nail polish. I normally have, I have natural nails and I have gel overlay, but since I've moved, and my lovely Carrie Wilkes from Utopia Nails in Prestatyn in North Wales doesn't do my nails anymore, I've had to resort to nail polish, and I kind of now remember why I stopped polishing my own nails and having them done with gel, because you get that. So I've really got issue. Okay, so I sealed up the bottom. This part, I'm just going to fold those in and squidge it, and that's how you get the pagoda look. Now, I've got one hole there, which you can get with a handheld punch. And just grip them both together and punch a hole. Simple. Okay, so I've got my lovely, what's this called? Natural trim. This one has got the silver in it, and it's very pretty. I can't wait to get my hands on all of the new stuff. It should be arriving any day with me now. I'm like a kiddie in a sweetie shop. I'm going to tape that a bit more, I think. There we go. So I've gone through front to back, and this is the back here because I've got my seam, so I'm going to come over the top of the back one and in through the front of the other, so that when I, oops, poke that through and you'll see, I won't pull it too tight. So, can you see, so I've gone through both parts, over the top of the back one and into the front of the other one, and when you pull it tight, it goes like that. And then tie a bow on the front, whoopsie. My bow's gone sideways. There we go. Right, let's do some die cutting. So I've got some more soft sky, and I've got my Night of Navy, and I've got my big shot over to one side. So I think I need the big flowers to just be in the pale colour. So what I need to do is die cut that one first. So I've got my precision, I can't speak, precision base plate there. I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to do the smaller one while I'm here with a bit of Night of Navy. So I'll just keep doing a couple at a time. Maybe I just had too many flowers on it. I don't know. Something wasn't right though. So that's that bit cut out, and there's flower number one. So if I just bring it back through, and what you do now is you position that over the top. Probably a magnetic platform would work. Would work better here right now. I can't reach it. Run them through. So that's now cut out with one blue flower, and I think I'm just going to do one more blue flower in the Night of Navy. Yeah, I think I just had overkill. Too much stuff. Less is more. Right, let's get everything out of the way. And I'm going to put those away now before I lose any of them. And so what you do with this one is that it peels up in the centre. That's really clever, isn't it? Love dies that do that. And then I'm going to make these a bit 3D. Oh, that is such a squeaky chair. So, onto some spongy mat, and I'm going to use the back of my paper piercer to go into the middle. And then these are the clear faceted gems. Did you see me scratching these the other day? Or did you hear me? They are faceted. You actually can feel. So they've got a nice texture to them. See, already I'm thinking that's looking much better. Less busy. Too busy, the other one. Yeah. Less is more, Samantha. Less is more. Anybody else talk to themselves like that? Yeah, overkill on the first one, much better on the second one. What do you think? Do you agree? Which colour combinations would you do? I'd love to hear which colour combinations you would do. And maybe I'll do something like that in a future video. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happier with that one than I am with that one. Maybe I'll just rip all the bits off before I take photos. No, I won't. I will leave it as I honestly do, because I believe in full honesty. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me, and hope to speak to you soon. Bye.